Now we focus on the latest from Kenya Airways, where the airline is hoping for disbursement of the government bailout to keep its aircraft in the skies and hopefully start making profit in 3 years. The airline's CEO Allan Kilavuka says even though the government conditioned the bailout on reduction of costs by 35%, the airline has attained the renegotiated target of 19%. KQ made a net loss of 9.8 billion shillings during the first 6 months of this year, blamed on high fuel prices, a weak shilling, and $1.6 billion that has not been repatriated from countries such as Nigeria and Ethiopia. The national carrier's total equity worsened to negative 98.3 billion shillings as at the end of June this year, as Kenya Airways has been loss-making since the year 2013. This has seen KQ's management approach the government, which is its largest shareholder, for cash injection to keep its aircraft in the skies. But the bailout is conditional.
After a long period of negotiation and discussion with the IMF and with the Kenyan government, with National Treasury, it was agreed that there would be a certain amount of money sent to Kenya Airways, financing Kenya Airways over the next 2 years, but subject to certain milestones.
We have been able to achieve so far is about a 19% reduction in cost overall going forward. So rental reduction in cost.
KQ's management is optimistic that with the government bailout, the carrier would return to profitability in 3 years.
And those milestones were, as Alan has said, is to reduce cost, to restructure our debt so that at the end of the 2-year period, which is in 2024, that will become to break even and then go into profitability. That process is underway.
This emerged as the carrier reported yet another net loss of 9.8 billion shillings made during the first 6 months of this year that it blames on a weak shilling and high fuel prices, since the airline no longer has fuel hedging deals.
Fuel is a key factor from a negative perspective. That's why it's in red by 11.1 billion, followed by DOCs. DOCs are operational related and overheads, resulting in a loss of 9.8 billion.
He says the carrier's operations have been negatively affected by delayed repatriation of $1.6 billion, of which $1 billion is yet to be repatriated from African countries such as Nigeria and Ethiopia.
And the reasons why we are not able to move the funds is because of shortage in foreign currency in those markets.
Between January and June this year, total passengers increased 85% to 1.61 million passengers following the lifting of COVID-related travel restrictions. This, in addition to a 39% increase in cargo tonnage, lifted the airline's revenue 76% to 48.1 billion shillings.